Hey boys, welcome back to some spin bowling career mode. The T20 Blast is continuing, and a very uneventful last episode. We had a couple of games, but not much doing. We didn't pick up a wicket. I don't think we've got a wicket in this whole tournament so far, and we had a good chance to bat, but we squandered it with a silly shot. It wasn't even that silly, but just got out really. But we're taking on Hampshire, who have Carberry, Bailey, Rizzo, James Vince, so they actually have a pretty strong lineup compared to a lot of teams don't have any sort of big name players. So should be a bit of a challenge. We have one. I think we're undefeated. I don't know. Honestly, like it seems like I don't know how many games there are in the T20 Blast, but there seems like there's a lot of matches to play. So yeah, that's what we got to contend with. But we come out here, we do get a chance to bat. Unfortunately, it's going to be 3 balls. We got 3 balls to bat. The goal is just to push the score over 200 would be ideal. And we're going to hit it down the ground there. We're going to push for 2. I'm sorry, Foster, but there was nothing else we could do, really. Honestly, like, I didn't actually realize that there was only 3 balls to go to begin with. But I think I might have picked it up as soon as I hit that ball, and I was like, I gotta push for 2. I want at least to face the rest of the balls here. So we're 1 off 1, and if you look at this field, like, he's got a bowl outside off, so we're gonna make room, and he's just bowled it on the stumps. Perfect ball, just a slog sweep it. So no men out there. It's you know, if he's bowling to a plan of outside off, it's a decent field, but we moved across, and I guess he was targeting the stump, so we went through with the shot. Pretty nice stuff. And last ball of the innings, is it going to go for 6? It is just going to scrape over. Not a huge boundary out straight, so we finished with 11 off 3, which is pretty good. I mean, we pushed the score over 200, which is nice, and we got to at least contribute a little bit. And you know, that sort of hitting at the end can definitely help out the team. It really gives good momentum going into the fielding. Coming off a high, you know, the boys will be confident, you would imagine. And we're going to get a chance with the ball here. As you see, the average is skyrocketing. We just need a few wickets to bring the average down, really. We just haven't really been able to break through and then get on a bit of a roll, which seems a bit strange in T20, but, you know, it is what it is. It's looking a bit tough for them, but they do have Vince and Rizzo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but 2 decent batters at the crease. And but we do like bowling to the left-handers. That is definitely our strong suit. Just sort of drifting in, spinning it away is what we like to do. So a good first over here. Only 3 coming off it, and we're going to look to finish off strongly. It's a decent shot there, but just a single, so just a little bit cautious against the bowling there. You know, the partnership is building, but they do need to get a bit of a wriggle on here. It's looking a little unlikely. The required run rate is up to 13.5, probably almost 14 after that ball. But yeah, it's looking tough. But I guess you got to give yourself a little bit of time, and then if you can do it at the end, then, you know, that's your best bet. But we're bowling well here, not giving anything really away. But that one is just raced off the bat. It's not a bad ball, but Vince, that's the 50 partnership off 40 odd balls, so okay. But yeah, that just raced off the bat. I couldn't believe it. But still a very good over, only 5 coming off it. So again, just building the pressure. We're not really looking like getting a breakthrough, but we're still doing good stuff for the team here, which is all we can really do, really. You know, there's so much else we can do. We just got to keep it tight, hoping for a wicket, really. But as long as the team's going to win, then we're doing our job. It'd be nice. We got our bowling into our 3rd over here. That one is scooped up. We had a man in cover there. Could have been a catch, but you know, we're just protecting the boundaries at this point. We don't really need to stop the singles. Just put the men in the hitting spots and just look to dry it up. Is that one just a little bit ambitious? Thought it might have hit him on the pad instead of the bat, but not to be. As that is a good shot by Vince. It's going to go for 4. Again, a pretty short boundary out there, but just rocked back and blasted it through that cover region. And good stuff as that one chipped up. If only our player was a little bit more agile, he could have made a decent lunge to catch that one, but not to be. Into our last over. The game is well and truly gone for Hampshire at this point, but yeah, we've had a decent game. It's going to be an unfortunate almost end to the bowling there, just drifting a little bit to the pads. A good shot by Irvine nonetheless, but this is a fairly dominant performance. Almost getting a run out there, a little bit sneaky, but 1 over to go. And we've definitely got this game in the bag. So again, we're going to get the victory. Not too noteworthy personally. You know, 4 tidy overs. We did get 11 runs, which is nice, just to hit a few at the with the last 3 balls, I guess. But yeah, decent stuff. We you know, we have a decent bowling attack. It looks like who are doing the job regardless. But none for 22. That's, you know, it's ideal. You know, they're sort of sitting on us a little bit, it seems like, which does happen in the you know, the Big Bash especially. A lot of batters do sit on the spinners, so you know, maybe that's sort of what's going on at the moment. But we're gonna continue on here, taking on Gloucestershire, something like that. Anyway, it's a big word, but hopefully we can continue our winning run. I don't think we've lost the game yet, so we're going along nicely. I didn't actually look at that team to see who was in it, but yeah, I think a lot of these teams, they don't have like the proper teams, or at least when I played it and I downloaded the teams, they weren't completely done. So yeah, we're gonna have another bat first, so hoping to put on a big first innings total again and just sort of defend, which we've been doing pretty well. Couple of guys coming out to the crease, and hopefully this time we get a bit more. No, we're not going to get any more. And this team actually have Michael Klinger and Cameron Bancroft, so a fairly decent opening partnership. And it's coming down to the wire. They brought us on with 3 overs to go, and it is a tight game. Michael Klinger is still at the crease, 64 or 42. He's only faced 42 balls. And he was the opener, so that seems pretty crazy to me. But 31 off 17, yeah, 30 off the last 3 overs pretty much. 10 and over, a bit over 10, but it's tight. It's very, very tight, and we've done an excellent job. You know, they've saved us for some reason, but we've done an outstanding job. 2 runs coming off, but that is a monster shot by Taylor. That is huge. Just flicked it over mid-wicket. It's a massive 6, 103 metres. 8 coming off the over at the end. Probably just went for a little bit much there. I probably should have just darted in back of the length. Just sort of tightened it up. Went for it. And unfortunately, we're going to lose. That 6 was a massive play. Michael Klinger is not going to get man of the match. Cameron Bancroft got 87 off 51. James Foster for us got 89, so big scoring match. Again, we had nothing to do with it. You know, they needed a bit over 10 and over. We kept them to 8 off our overs, so still, you know, we still did a decent job. But that last 6 was a killer. Just sort of pushed the momentum for them in that game. So we're going to continue on. It's going to be a 3rd game in this episode. You know, not much happened in the first. Well, that last game actually had pretty much nothing. It had an over from us, but that was basically it. First game we bowled 4 overs. We bowled our spell. So we're going to look to have a bit more of an impact in this one. And I think after this game, I think that's where we start to get a bit more of an impact. So, you know, these games are a little bit, a little bit boring, in my humble opinion. Again, we didn't get a chance to bat. Another fairly big score set up by us, and we come out here with a decent, it's decent. It's sort of in the balance. Again, Foster, our keeper, he's doing great work, and also Brown up the front there, just killing it. But it's definitely in the balance, this game. But yeah, like I said, these videos or the game so far have been pretty uneventful. They do get better, trust me. I think after this game, it gets a lot better, and we just start to get more opportunities, I would say. So look forward to that, because obviously at the moment it's been a little bit uneventful, a little bit. I was getting a little frustrated because I feel like I'm one of the star players, but we haven't really been getting to show with the bat. Our team's been winning, so we shouldn't be frustrated. But I'm playing the game here. I wanna play the game. So that's the only thing. But a good tidy first over here. Only the 4 singles coming off it. That's sort of what we're just been doing well as Robson there. His wagon wheel for his 50. But unfortunately, that's going to be all she wrote. They don't give us another over, and we lose. Oh man, we need to be captain. Honestly, we need to get put up as captain, because Robson got 101, and we lose with an over to spare. We only bowled 1 over for 4 runs. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.